What is going on, guys? It's Garrett back with Go See It, and today we're gonna do an oil change on my Harley. It only has 1,000 miles since the last oil change, but as some of you know, I'm a teacher and I am off for the summer and I have a massive ride planned, probably around 5,000 to 6,000 miles, depending on the route. So it needs fresh oil because I want to not have to stop and get an oil change during this trip. I haven't really posted a video in a minute just because I've been so busy with work, finishing up the end of the year. If you're a teacher, you know how stressful and busy that can be. But we're back. Super excited. We're gonna shoot some super cool footage this summer. Got the new X5 Insta360 too, so that's gonna be super cool. And I've done a couple small things to this bike since the last time I was here. We got a custom dynamics light put in right here. So that's cool. I just wanted a little bit more light eye level, and I don't really love the huge ones, and I didn't want to drill the holes into that. So with this guy, I only had to put one more hole into this pack on the bottom. And I didn't film that. I should have, but I don't know. I didn't really want to film. Just sort of been wanting to do stuff to the bike without filming because I just didn't want to edit. We got the highway pegs on right here. I didn't want to really run these, but I'm short and my feet trying to get out to here, like I can rest my ankles on them, but it's just not comfortable. These are so comfortable, thrashing pegs. These are the Cyro or Cairo, I think it's Cyro 3D or whatever it's called. These are the short ones. I have them pretty vertical, but boy, are they perfect for me when I'm sitting there. So anyways, that's a little update. We're leaving June 1st. So I got a few more days, been packing, been adjusting suspension with all the weight in here, just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do everything. You know, rain gear, heating gear, all that stuff, because the plan is to get all the way up to Montana and then cut over 11 states, so 26 days. We'll see. And exploring the states too, not just riding, like trying to do some stuff. So it's gonna be super fun. All right, oil change time. Let's jump in. All right, so I'm sticking with OEM stuff. I got the oil change kit from Harley. Got the funnels. I cannot get my hands on a 24 drop funnel piece for when you pull the oil filter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a 1-gallon water bottle and or maybe use some aluminum foil and some rags. So we'll worry about that when we get there. All right, you're gonna need an oil pan. And then you're gonna want a 5/8 wrench. We got this guy right here, that's your oil, 5/8. You have your transmission right here, oil, 5/8, and then on the outside of the frame, we're gonna have the primary, and I'll show you that in a second. But this is the first one we're gonna do, and that's gonna be our oil. You can hear the crackling of my motor. That's because I warmed the bike up prior to this. And so now we're just gonna get a 5/8 wrench, pop that, and let all the oil drain out. It'll be a hot mess. Let's have fun. Get that new O-ring on there. All right, tighten this guy back up with the new O-ring. I think it's like 20 something. We're just gonna go to tight. Transmission, dipstick, you're gonna need a 3/8 Allen or hex. Time to drain the transmission. It's pretty tight. And there's our primary one. Here's our primary. These come over here, well, bam. Same size, same thing. We're just gonna pop it and drain it. Yucky. Another new O-ring, and now it's going right back in. All right, and then get it tight, give it a little pull. All right, nice and tight. All right, that's done. Now that we've drained everything, we're gonna start filling it. All right, so I got the tool on there. You see that? We got a rag stuffed in under this left side, and I got a cut up water bottle right here holding shape. And the goal is that hopefully the oil will drain into here. And then it's gonna drip into this really thick Albertsons bag, or Smith's bag. Let's see what happens. Bro. Okay, those guys freaking reading that on here, dog. It's working. We got a well coming. Yeah. Can't get my hand in there good enough to tighten it, so we're just gonna give it a couple little. All right, that'll be plenty. Got her. A little oily. And get a little bit of that oil, rub this guy up, and then we're just gonna work it in. Like so. And now, we have a new seal. All right, our next step, we're gonna take this, and we're gonna put that in so, like so. It's just gonna sit there nicely. It's thirsty. I'm gonna stop, check. Yeah, I still got a lot to go. All right, guys, so we got 30 ounces in there, and it's sitting right there. You can sort of see it. My bike's leaning just a little bit, so 30 is the recommendation. That's what I'm going with, so we got 30 in there. Now let's jump over and go fill the transmission and the motor oil. All right, so we're gonna do the transmission first. That needs 28 fluid ounces of the same gear oil that we ran in the primary. Almost there. All right, that is bottomed out. Pull this back up. And let's see where we're at. Dead in the middle. We're gonna fill this up. We're gonna put 4 quarts in. We're gonna check it and then go from there. We're gonna put another half a quart, and I think 4.5 should be the magic number. All right, you got the bike up to operating temp. As you can see, I did spill a little oil on the head pipe, I guess. Oops, good thing it'll just burn off. All right, let's check this. We got 4.5 quarts in here. Pretty good. I would have gone maybe just a tad under 4.5 because I wanted 3 dots. I have 2 dots. Well, actually, it's barely on the third, so I'm happy with that. All right, definitely doesn't need any more oil. We might get a little blow-by in the air filter, but that's fine. All right, I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you stay tuned because I'm gonna be uploading a lot of videos. I'll be posting a lot of pictures on my Instagram. Go see it. All right, guys, till next time. Take it easy, ride safe, peace.